So we working this Monte Carlo today. I'm gonna build this console for this car. So for me having experience doing this already, I know the bottom of that dashboard under that radio was 10 inches wide. So therefore, you know, it has to be 10 inches wide at the top. And since I'm using the factory seats, so you know it has only have 7 inches, 7.5 inches at the most between the seats in the back right there. So I know I got that. And I have the template for these G-body cars, so I can make these consoles in my sleep. So I'm gonna take it over there. So what I did is I got a template console side, one side, the outer passenger side. Made a spot for the 6.5. I routed it out right there so that the 6.5 will drop in there and fit flush. When I put the speaker grill on top, you don't want the rubber part bouncing on that, making noises and shit. So countersunk that, 1/4 inch down. Plenty enough room for a 6.5 to go in there. Preferably if Pioneer something with small magnets. Unless you're doing some high performance shit, you want to put them big magnets, then they have to build the side out a little bit more. But that's what that is. So I marked my consoles, how wide, how long that is, 4.5, 14.25, 4.5, 13, 3.5, 2 3/4, and 6. So what I do is I take a piece of wood that's long as all this lined up, all this added up right here. I think it gives you like 48 inches or some shit like that. So you take a long board, flat, and you mark out all the lines of all the width of the 4.5 inches, 14.5, so on and so on. Just make lines on there and you cut them out, one cut. So right here I have the 4.5 pieces, which is 10 inches at the, well, this is actually 9 inches at the top because each one of these is a 1/4 inch, a half inch. So two sides is equal to 1 inch in width. So I made this 9. So 9 plus a ½ inch plus another ½ inch is 10, which fits directly up under the bottom of that. So 9 inches at the top, and it has to decrease down to 6 inches at the back. Because when you add a ½ inch, another ½ inch, that gives you 7 inches. So that should fit right between that seat. So what I did was, this is 9 inches. It goes down to 8 right there. And then that 8 inches goes down to 6 inches right there. And it goes all the way back 6 inches. So I'm going to put it on this saw, and I'm going to cut right there, right there, right there, right there, right there. And then I have all the pieces for this console. And then I'll take my air gun and I shoot air staples in there, or air nails all through there, and I have it. There's the other side right there. So once you got two sides and all the top, you can put this console together in 15 minutes. Stay tuned. Okay, there you have it. There you have it. All together. All the pieces put together. I put this one upside down because usually you'll see the line right there. And all my lines line right up. Straight down the middle. See? So G-body console, 15 minutes. See, I'm gonna put a light on the bottom down there so it shine on the floor. But that's the skeleton of the G-body console. 15 minutes. Your interior man ain't doing that, I don't know what the fuck he doing. But I'm gonna show you some more of this car build in a few. I holla. Okay, now I set it inside the car. And I cut the hole for the shifter. I'm gonna have a cup holder right there. 2 switches for the lights. The hole for the armrest. Glove compartment. In the back, I'm possibly gonna do a LED light under the bottom that lights the floor. On the side, I might put the Monte Carlo logo, or say words Monte Carlo. The front right there, I'm gonna put SS and maybe let's light that up a little bit or something. Something not too crazy with it. On the side, I'm going to put two 6.5s. Well, he gonna put two 6.5s. I'm gonna make the speaker grills that attach right there. So there you have it inside the G-body console. This is just the skeleton now. There's a lot of other pieces that go on the top and the shifter boot and the rest of that stuff, but that's basically what this shape of this one looks like. The other one I have is a little bit different shape, but like I said, I freestyle, so I never know what it's going to look like. I just know the distance I have from the front to the shifter. So on to the next console. Okay, here you have the skeleton of the console for the 442 Little Red Riding Hood. So as you can see, I cut 6.5. There's room for another 6.5, but I'm not gonna do it. But 6.5 right there, maybe a separate tweeter right there. Two switches, Cutlass logo, the push button start, and the 442. So it's basically gonna go like this. The 442 logo in there like that. The push button start. Shifter. Might try to cut this and put a cup holder and recess it down in there. And then you have the lid. So that's just the skeleton of this one. And then a beauty panel go right there. It might light up around there, I don't know. But that's the skeleton of this console. And if you're wondering what these little round things is, that's my attach points. This is the side that it's going to be the actual grill. So, and it goes on. See, it locks on there. Uh-oh, here you go. It's on there. Then you got the side piece for the rear with the mounting points right there, the mounting points right there. So you see it has a lot of force. You can see pulls right on there. So it attaches with magnets on the side. So there, I might just screw the back end, but the front, I'm gonna keep this probably touched with magnets, so just in case he wants to put speakers in from the outside, so you have to take this whole console out and stick it in there from the inside. He can attach it from the outside. He can do it that way. I don't know yet, but I'm just doing it that way right now. Because after the car, they get the car. It's not my responsibility how they put the speakers in. So I'm just trying to do something to make it simple for the stereo guys or whoever hooks up the rest, so they won't tear up my shit. But there you go. 442 Little Red Riding Hood console mock-up. Tomorrow, this will be wrapped. The carpet will be in the car. This will be in there, functioning. So stay tuned. It's D.lux. I holla.